This next technique of the week that we want to cover is a bicep cutter from the open guard. Now, I will go ahead and venture out to say that this is a low percentage submission. It is certainly not my go-to. What this is it's an attack that I like to play with. And what I mean is, when I'm rolling with a guy and I'm letting him play around with passing my guard, or basically I'm trying to feel out my options, he's trying to feel out his options. This is low percentage, but it's also pretty low risk. You will catch some guys with it. You're probably not going to catch the same guy more than once with it, especially in one training session. But it is an option that I enjoy at least hitting once on everybody that I roll with. So when I'm in my guard, I like to not have him posted up like this. So I generally will offset my hips one way or the other, and I'm normally using very active hip movement, and I will always try to have either wrist control or I like to have full limb control. But if he's already postured up, it's pretty hard to attack one full limb. So what I'll do is I'll open my guard and I'll shrimp to one side or the other, and I'm always transitioning, right? And setting hooks and then coming back, attacking in multiple ways. So one of the things that I like to do is a lot of times when I find myself on this side and he'll start attacking here, I know that he's going to pass my guard if I just sit here idly. There's some sweep options. Some of the guys that are better with spider guard, especially if you're a gi player, there are some sweep options from here. This is just another option that I like, and if I miss it, I haven't really sacrificed much position. So from here, what I'll do is while he's thinking about this leg, I'll just sit this one around. And when I do that, I will then attack it from here. Now, I'm driving shin pressure out, and I'm driving shoulder pressure down. Okay, so just rotating that. It's a pretty quick tap. I mean, it hurts. And if I miss it, if I go here and he pulls that arm out, well, I'm still, in a guard position. I'm still in a mobile, active hip scenario where I can continue to play my game. So to give you a better idea of what that might look like, I'm here, and I start working a little bit, he starts working a little bit. As he starts working, I'm gonna set it out and just catch it. Now on that one, I kept wrist control, okay? I'm right in that saddle of the wrist. I like to hold that all the time because if I'm going for an arm bar, you can use that. Mix it in a good bit of Japanese jiu-jitsu. As I hold here, I'm holding the saddle of that wrist, and as I loop it, I'll reach back and drive that shin out. If I need to, grab it with both hands and really drive some pressure in. It's a very, very painful submission. And again, if I miss it, he rips this arm out, I'm right here, and I'm still in a good guard game position, right? I haven't really sacrificed a whole lot of position. It's not like you go for an arm bar on bottom and miss it, you've lost a lot of position. Here, I haven't, and I'll try it on both sides. So if I'm here and I sit out and I go like this and he pulls it, well then I'll just go right to it over here, okay? Now, if he doesn't pull this arm out, boom, got it. If he does pull this arm out, great, I'm still working, okay? It's not a last ditch effort, gotta go to it. It's just something that I play with in the middle of a grappling session. And a lot of times, if it's available, what it does is it gets him out of the mentality of passing my guard and into the mentality of playing defense, which opens up all kinds of scenarios for me. One last thing while I'm here, I start working, and from this side, so that the camera can see it, when I pull my hip out, I'm looping it right here. Now, I've got good wrist control, so as I attack this, I'm here, driving out to get the tap. He pulls the arm out and I miss it, that's fine. I'm right here, going back into my 4 points of contact, still in an active guard scenario. That's this week's technique of the week. It's a bicep cutter from the open guard.